Hi there and welcome back to another video. Currently in a live stream, so I am going to make this quick. This week I'm going to be doing what it looks like in my life as a full-time writer, or sorry, that's not right. Maybe I'm manifesting, or maybe I'm just like preparing. I don't know what that was, but here's hoping. If you're new here, my name is Charlie and I'm a writer. And today I'm going to be taking you along for a day in my life as a writer with a full-time job. I'm doing some live writing sprints with Hannah on Hannah's channel. I really need to actually get started, but say hello to the chat. Say hello to the vlog, you guys.
Hello.
Say hi, Hannah. Okay, so it is quite a bit later. I totally forgot to film like anything after the live stream to kind of update you guys on my progress and tell you what's going on, but I have now finished work, so I actually think that I'm gonna make this like a couple of days of my life as a writer with a full-time job, just because I wasn't really able to show you anything. I wanted to kind of just briefly do my whole spiel about what my book is about. So I am currently writing a new adult sci-fi dystopian novel that I'm calling Project Daydream. It's got futuristic, dystopian, enemies to lovers vibes, and it's about people who have lost the ability to sleep. Scientists have created a treatment called deep sleep, and it is pretty sketchy. Basically, if you take this treatment and you have a specific genetic mutation, it enables you to jump into the dreams of others. There is a murder at the very beginning of the book, and my two main protagonists, Kai and Alyssa, are trying to solve that murder. Stick around to see if I actually finish this novel, because it is June 2nd, and it is my mission to finish this freaking draft by June 30th. So I'm giving myself a month to write 39,100 words. So this morning I was able to write 1,061 words. There's another live stream happening on Natalie Jane Shields' channel today. I'm not co-hosting that or anything, but I wanted to join just to kind of get some more words done. That's in about an hour. So I'm going to take my dog on a like mid-length walk, and then I will get back to writing. I am hoping that by the end of the day, I could write at least 2,000 words. That's my goal. And then I have some very fun and exciting news for you guys. I have connected with a couple of other author tubers, and I'm going to be doing some live streams on this channel and on their channels. So be on the lookout on my community tab for those announcements. And I really hope that you guys can join, because I've got a few awesome author tubers joining me on this channel for some live sprints, and I'm super excited. This all came together today actually, but anyways, I've got 6 live streams planned with other author tubers this month, so it's gonna be a really busy month. And I think using those live streams as sort of like a backbone to this whole like getting this draft done is going to be super helpful. I'm also planning on potentially doing some solo streams. We'll see, because streaming can really like wear you out. It's just one of those things where you can't be late for but sometimes it's hard to be on time for everything. Life gets in the way, especially like this morning, a 5:30 a.m. live stream while I am up at 5 a.m. getting ready and prepared to go talk to the masses at 5:30, like getting up, making coffee, taking my dog out, getting dressed, getting ready and prepared, which is one of the reasons why you saw me with no makeup on this morning. It's you can't always do it. Luckily, most of the streams are happening on the weekend, so it'll be a little bit easier to keep up with, I think. So be on the lookout on my community tab, and I guess I will see you in the live streams. But for now, let's take my dog on a walk, and then I'll see you guys also tomorrow for an actual full day of what it looks like to write when you have a full-time job. Anyways, all right, I'll see you guys in a bit. Hey buddy, wanna go for a walk? Okay, all right, let's go.
The shadows were dancing on the building's golden light when sunset glow. Bustling streets and busy traffic, walking hand in hand on our way home. The roads were drawn like something certain, every turn laid out so clear. Felt like love, looked like forever, but I fear We had a paper town. Look good till the ink.
Good morning, beautiful people. It is the next day, and I am currently writing in another live stream. I think that's going to be the theme of this month. We're currently on like a 30-minute sprint, so I just wanted to check in with you guys and tell you all that I accomplished yesterday because I did get a lot done. So yesterday's word count was 2,379 words, so I am well on my way. If I can keep up that pace, which I'm sure that I'll have days where I don't write that much, but if I stick to this current trajectory that I'm on, I'll have no problem finishing, or I should have no problem finishing this first draft. I wanted to tell you also that my characters are now approaching the climax, so I'm about to write the midpoint, and then we'll kind of like swing in to that lead up into the climax. That's what I'm going to be working on today. I'm going to get that midpoint finished hopefully by the end of the day. Today is going to be sort of similar to yesterday. I'm going to be writing this morning and then hopefully a little bit after work. It's rainy today, so I don't think I'll be able to take my dog on a WALK, and then hopefully some like evening writing sprints as well. If I can find another live stream to jump into, I will, because honestly, having the support of other people and other writers is really helping me right now. I just really don't think that there's anything that is going to help me get through the last half of this draft than having support from my community. Okay, beautiful people, it is currently 7:50 in the morning, and I am pretty much done with this morning's writing sprints. I have to be at work in like 10 minutes. Luckily, I do work from home for those of you who are new here. I've been working from home for like 3 years or something like that. Today, work's not going to be super busy. It's been kind of a slower week, unless I have just like a whole lot of emails to go through, which is sometimes a regular thing. I don't know that there's another live stream for me to jump onto when I'm finished, but I'm gonna look for one here for a little bit before I actually have to log on for the day. If there's not, then I think what I might do, because I'm feeling a little claustrophobic, so I'm thinking that it might be a library day, or maybe I'll go to a cafe or something, but I think I need to get out of the house for a little bit today. This morning I was able to write 574 words, and as far as where I'm at, I'm still just finishing up this chapter here. Basically, where my two main characters are at is they're currently in Alyssa's apartment now. Alyssa had to stop by her apartment to grab a couple of things because they're about to break into this like really dangerous place. They're currently trying to figure out their plan of attack to get into this building. Alyssa is showing him some of the weapons that she has. So I spent a lot of my morning trying to figure out what kind of weapon she would use. I am going to get ready and get logged on to work, and I will show you guys kind of what my morning at work looks like, and then do whatever we're gonna do after work. I'm so tired, you guys. I slept like garbage last night, but we're gonna make it work. So I will see you guys in a little bit.
Used to call you mine, gave it my best, but I don't need one more try. 'Cause, baby, I'm all out of hope. Could I find it when I go? Think we're only here to stay alive now. Funny, we ran out of kicks. Now you only make me sick. Think we're only
Good morning, Gina.
Good morning. How are you, Charlie?
I am tired, but I'm all right. How are you?
Probably about the same.
Okay, people, it's 5 o'clock. Basically, today was literally so slow. I didn't do much of anything, so there wasn't a whole lot to film for like work stuff. But I just took a little break, as you saw on my lunch break, to play some Harvest Moon. And it was basically just answering emails and like going through resumes all day. For those of you who don't know or are new here, I am a recruiter. That's what I do for a living. Not like the fancy kind. I just do internal recruiting at the moment, and get paid barely a livable wage. But that's not the point. The point is that work is over and it's time to write again. So I think that there's a live stream happening with Brielle on her channel tonight. I'm not 100% positive on that, but if there is, then I'm definitely hopping on that. I need to get my words done today, you guys. I haven't written anything else like I thought I was going to by this point in time, so my word count for the day is still 574 words. I would like to add another 1,500 words before the end of the night. And I can't do what I did last night and forget to make myself dinner because I ended up going to bed super, super late, and that just cannot happen again tonight. So I'm going to focus for like another hour. I'm gonna break to make myself some dinner, and then I'm going to get back to writing after I eat and everything like that. So as far as like where I'm at in the story, there's really nothing else to say. I think I mentioned earlier that I am creating futuristic weaponry for my characters. You know that feeling you get like after you've cried for a really long time and you haven't slept in like 4 days? That's how my eyes feel right now. They feel so dry, and I'm just like exhausted, if I'm being completely honest. So I just like, if I'm just like speaking gibberish right now, this will probably be like a fast forward situation. But anyways, I'm gonna try to find a live stream, and I'm gonna get some more words down on the freaking page today, because I swear I am finishing this freaking book, this first draft, I should say, not the book. I'm finishing this draft this month. I'm getting it freaking done. It's starting to piss me off now at this point, and I'm going to use that as fuel to the fire, you guys. I am getting this freaking book done, and if you are in the same situation as me, turn this video off and go write your freaking book, because I am so angry that this is taking me so long. I am like beyond frustrated now. I am enraged that I am still working on the first draft of this. And if that seems a little aggressive, whatever, I don't even care, because this is taking way too freaking long, you guys. Why does writing a book take 1,000,000 years to do? I don't understand. I don't get it. I mean, I do get it. Like, let's be real. Writing 80,000 words is not a small feat for anybody. That being said, I am like frustrated with the length of time this is taking. This is, by the way, I would just like to say that the reason why I'm frustrated is not because I don't enjoy this process, because I'm definitely enjoying the process. I like coming up with the new ideas, and I like that feeling that I get after I write a sentence and it's just like, wow, that was a really good sentence. I've had a few of those this week, and I'm like really proud of some of the words that I've written. That's not where the frustration is coming from. The frustration I have is with myself for like letting it take this long to get through the first draft. Like, I feel like I've spent a lot of time just kind of spinning my wheels and not really actively writing and just thinking about my projects, and that's not to say that that's like a bad thing. It's just that I was hoping that this wouldn't take as long as it has been taking. I just want to like finish this first draft so that I could finally start working on revisions, you guys. Like, I really just want to like get through this part of the process. I feel like I'm going to enjoy revisions a lot more than I enjoy the actual drafting process, because I'll have something tangible to work with, if that makes sense. And it's not just me like throwing my ideas at the screen. The parts of the writing process that I enjoy the most are always the parts where I'm coming up with new ideas, and then I'm tweaking and refining those ideas to make them sound better, to make them sound pretty, and then like having it come out to be like an actually good product, if that makes sense. I'm sure that makes sense. I don't really know, because sometimes I just talk and I mean the words that I say, but my brain isn't like processing or like filtering out the gibberish. Anyways, it doesn't matter, because you won't even see it anyways, because I'll probably edit that out. I'm like feeling enraged, and this is a good feeling to have, because I'm approaching the climax, and the climax is like an action part. And so I feel like if I could just like harness this feeling and like use this energy and this like rage and like spiteful feeling that I'm having for this project right now, and just harness it and put it into the act of writing, I could maybe potentially have like a really good writing sprint if I'm able to do that. So I'm just ready to get this book done. I am so ready to get this book done. So let's write the book. Let's write the books, you guys. If you have a book that you're feeling this way about, why are you watching this video? If you're watching it for inspiration, do it, girl. Do it. But if you are watching it to procrastinate, turn this off right now and go write your book, because I'm enraged enough for the both of us. Take some of my energy for your own and put your fingers on the keyboard. Okay, I'll see you after the sprints. Silly me. The Brielle Writes and Jessica Lynn stream doesn't start for another hour. So I'm actually going to make dinner now because I am starving, actually. And then hop on to this live stream. It's tomorrow. The live stream's tomorrow, the 4th. Not today, the 3rd. Should I just go to bed? I'm sitting here having some dessert. I'm having some dark chocolate coconut almonds. They're really good. Anyways, I'm gonna try to find a live. I'm gonna figure out what the heck I'm doing. But either way, I'm gonna write some words tonight. We're gonna make it work. My steak and asparagus was exceptional, and I feel satisfied and ready to go.
Working on my daydreams. Down bed wishing you'd come and save me. If only I'd have a time machine back then, I'd see us dancing in the kitchen night. No one thought we could ever.
So it is 7:50 and I am calling it. My brain is just like melted butter. I cannot do it anymore today. So in Sarah Mae Sutton's live stream, I was able to write 735 words total. So that made my total word count for the day 1,309 words. This week, my goal is to write like 9,100 and something words. I'm not exactly sure how much off the top of my head. So I'm like approaching the midway point of that goal. I think that I can keep up that pace. I need to get some sleep tonight. Now I'm just gonna go watch some Netflix and just kind of relax and chill for the rest of the evening. Let's do a project update. I have finished writing the midpoint. My characters have made their like midpoint decision, I guess, and they've now decided to kind of confront this situation that they're in. They're literally standing just outside the building that confrontation is going to happen in. The last scene that I wrote was really just Alyssa teaching Kai how to hold and operate a gun. And they were kind of like making their game plan for this attack that they're going to do. I am so close, you guys. Like, I'm so freaking close. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, it is Saturday the 6th, I think. It is several days later. I haven't filmed in a few days. I've just been really busy. Really, I've just been so focused this week on getting the words down and making it work. I haven't really even thought about bringing out my camera. Some of you guys noticed that earlier today, well, it's today for me, it's probably like a week ago for you guys, I did do a writing live stream with Taylor and Wright, and I just wanted to provide a quick little update, and I think that's gonna like close out the vlog here. I'm not exactly sure how much content I actually have for you guys, and this has probably been like a really chatty vlog because I don't think that I've actually filmed myself writing like hardly at all this week, which is like so against the grain for what I normally do. But anyways, let's do some manuscript updates really fast. This week I wrote 7,110 words, which does not meet my goal for the week, but I made it pretty close. My goal for the week was 9,124 words. Not too far off from that goal, and I think that over time, you know, I'm gonna have good days where I write a whole lot, and then other days where maybe I'm not writing as much. And that's just how it goes, as all of you know. So I think that by the end of the month, it's going to even out. And I am 46,939 words into my manuscript. So I'm making progress, you guys. It is going, I wouldn't say smoothly, but it's happening. progress is progress, and that's what we're all about. I am just getting back into the flow of things and like doing my best to write every single day. I'm not holding myself to that though. Like for example, yesterday I had a really bad headache and I felt just kind of like burnt out on writing. I hadn't really had a whole lot of time to kind of just focus on myself and do other things that I really wanted to do. So I just took, had like a relaxing evening at home with my dog. It was nice and I needed it. And it really paid off because today I felt a little bit more refreshed. I talked a little bit about this on the live stream, but just in case you missed it, I've kind of like written myself into a corner, I guess you could say. Like my characters, they're meant to be figuring out some information, but in order for them to figure it out, they have to actually like break into a place. And while they're breaking into this place, they kind of get caught, and that's not actually supposed to happen. Like I didn't have that in my head that was supposed to happen, but that's what I wrote. And so I've kind of written myself into a corner, and I'm trying to figure out the best path to kind of get them out of that corner. So that's what I was working on today. But as far as like what beat I'm at, I think I'm at the midpoint twist, or just like between the midpoint and the climax. Like I'm working my way up to the climax, so I'm almost there, you guys, and I am officially closer to the end of the story than I am to the beginning, which is, it just like blows my mind. I have never actually written this much for a singular project in my life, and I have a really good feeling that I'm going to be able to actually finish it, which makes my crash out from the other day just like a little bit funnier in my opinion. I was just like in my feels, and I still feel that way. I think I'm just really looking forward to just finally making it good and to move on to the next step of the process. I feel like for me, at least, I don't know exactly if this is going to be the case, but I kind of have this feeling that drafting is just like the longest part of the process for me, which is okay. I don't know, it just takes me a long time to do this part. Anyways, I think I'm going to end it here, you guys. I appreciate you so much for watching this far. If you did get this far in the video, leave a turtle emoji in the comments and tell me what your favorite part of writing a book is. Like, do you prefer drafting? Are you more of a revision girly? Do you like the line editing process? Like, let me know in the comments. If you liked today's video, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. I really appreciate it, and it motivates me to keep writing and to keep uploading these videos. That is all. As always, I appreciate you, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!